Hello, hope you're doing great. Today's subject is pretty much interesting. It's about identity. And if you think about it, like it is something that we use often, this expression, and we know what it means eventually. Everybody knows what it means, identity. But the problem is, what we don't know is that we create our own identity eventually. And since we create our own identity, we can manipulate it in order to choose the kind of life that we'd like to live. Um, because I'm saying this because a lot of times when we have a specific goal or a specific ambition, something that we'd like to achieve, our identity hinders us. And at these moments, we need to analyze the situation and just remember that identity is not something that is written in the stone. We have created our own identities. When we are born, like there is, we don't have an identity. We just like people. And then our parents, the school, family, society start to give us different identity aspect, and then we also contribute to creating our identity by our thoughts and our beliefs about ourselves. For example, if I have a master's degree, so I identify with it like I am a person who has master's degree. If I train often and I have a fit body, so I am an athlete. If I am, you see, if I have a lot of money, so I say, yeah, I am rich. If I have very little money, I say, I am poor. These things that we say to ourselves create our identity. Like we create our identities by accepting something as a fact. This is very dangerous. Exactly. We create our identity by accepting things as facts. So, if I haven't finished my high school degree and I make it my identity, like, yeah, I haven't studied high school. Well, it is not a fact because you can go back and continue your studies and get it in like some months. So you choose to make it a fact and to make it part of your identity uh, by accepting it. If I have like really like I'll give you very concrete examples. If I don't have any money at all today, I can say, yeah, I am poor. I am poor. I don't have any money. And then identify myself with this situation. It's not a problem. I'm just giving you information, but it's not a problem to identify. But the problem is that, do you really want to be poor? If you want to be poor, so are you can here you go, you knock yourself up. Just identify with being poor. But if it is not what you want, you can choose also to think that, hmm, I am not poor. Don't say the word like I am poor. I just today I don't have money, because it is something that can change. Absolutely, that this changes. I can have zero in my bank account today, and I can have 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000 by the end of the month or by the end of the year. This is a situation that it changes. It is not something that is just stable. It is like that. The same thing about being obese, for example. Like if your goal is to have a healthy body, so you should really stop seeing yourself and identifying yourself with as being an obese person, because the extra weight that you have is not your identity. It is just your body, part of your body, and you are not your body. I am not my body. You are not your body because, I mean, we have a body, but we are not our bodies. So, first of all, stop identifying yourselves with things that you don't want or you don't like, or things that stop against you while you are trying to achieve your goals or while you are trying to live your dream life. If it is something that you see is positive, so you can absolutely identify with it. Why not? Absolutely. If you train regularly and blah blah blah, you can say, "Yeah, I am an athlete." So it's a good that I am part of identity because this means that you like it. I mean, eventually most people like it, so it depends. But yeah, it means that you have a healthy body, you train regularly. So yeah, you can create this identity, or you can accept this identity, this part of identity as you. I am intelligent, athlete, business owner. I am in a healthy relationship. I have studied university, like those parts that you feel that you like and that don't stop you from living your best life. So absolutely, you can accept them as an identity. And but we are talking about the parts that are hindering you from achieving what you want. This is the part that we need to change. And just remember that whether it is positive, negative, neutral, we can always change our identity. Why? Because identity is a lie. Because identity is a lie. As simple as it is, it's just like a words that we accept. It's like beliefs. A belief, according to Esther Hicks, a belief is just something that you have repeated over and over again, and then it becomes a belief. You just believe in it. If you say to yourself, "I'm smart, I'm smart, I'm smart" all the time, so eventually you create the belief that you are smart and you become smart. So we can change the identity because it's not real, it's imaginary. It's just accepting a sentence or some sentences to present yourself as a self image. And this is why you can change it at any time. If you think that you are a loser, like today, you can change it. No, I'm a winner, I'm a goal getter. You just don't accept things that you don't like as identity. As simple as it is. As simple as it is. Because if you come back, somebody who thinks that they are stupid, let us say, somebody who thinks that they are stupid, when you were a baby, your real identity, you were not stupid, you were just a soul. So this part of identity of belief, it came to you or you accepted it. You are not born with it, right? If you are poor, when you are a baby, you are not poor. You just like you are a soul living in nature, like all souls and animals. But then you learn that you are poor and you accept it as an identity, and you can change it because it is not real. So I find it interesting, especially like because it is somehow connected to my other things that I do in hypnotherapy, to change the identity, to change the belief that people believe about themselves. People go around like, "I am addicted to sugar." I mean, come on. "I am addicted to sugar." You identify yourself as a person who is addicted to sugar. How can you quit eating sugar if you say that? I really recommend reading also the book Code. Moises Code. It's very interesting about how we identify ourselves with the word "I am," or how we create the reality by saying "I am." I am addicted to sugar. If you accept that as an identity, as who you are, how the hell you can stop eating sugar excessively? So, just like the bottom line is that we choose our identities. You can cut some parts of your identity, the parts that don't help you achieve your better life, your best life, and you can adopt other parts of identity, things that help you towards a better life, towards what you would like to achieve, and you can maintain some parts that just you like. No worries at all. Just remember that identity, it's like a jacket. You can just wear any jacket you want. You want a black jacket, a gray jacket, a red jacket. Identity is just like that. You go choose a jacket that fits your life, your dreams, your ambitions, and wear it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this helps. Subscribe if you like, if you find this interesting, and you can write comments also. If you have any questions, I always answer the comments. Have a very good day and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.